Hi guys, Wanko713. I am continuing to play War of X. Well, here's what happened. I did a live stream on this and I went up to level 80. I ended up taking it down just because it got, well, I don't know how to explain it. Some drama happened on there that is not okay. It may be up soon. After it's edited out. If it's not, regardless, I'm going to catch you up on this video. So without further ado, here is the game.
Zombie apocalypse.
So, if you watch the live stream, you know that there's this quest thing. You would talk to him and you say, hey, I need you to slay a boss and some 10 enemies, and then you would go to quests and it would appear here. And then when it completed, it would give you a sword, like this one. And, yeah. So, yeah. But if you recall, if you had watched the live stream, or if it's already up from the editing, I also said that basically, what I had also said is that there's a whole new system, and well, basically a lot had happened. So basically, VIP is rewritten so that it only gives you the sword and the armor. The mobs no longer give you XP because it was just too much. It was just way too much XP, and it was cheating. He reset everyone's progress down to level 1. So if you join in and you're level 1, you aren't the only one. And if you watch the live stream, I was level 1 too. And in the very first video I made, I was like 10,000 or 8,000 something. So, basically, I'm just saying you're not alone. He reset everyone's progress because of the whole new system, though. And apparently, a lot is coming, and a lot is coming in pre-urban, too. That I can't really, I can't really give spoilers, but I will tell you a lot is coming, including there might, yeah, an elemental triangle might appear. We'll see. Some sort of like thing, something like that. And so basically this is to recap the live stream too. So basically I guess I showed these worlds, yeah, but basically this was world 1 right here. You could talk to the MCC fan. You are here to save the world. Yes. And there was a glitch too, if you remember, on the live stream. If you saw it before it was taken down, or if it's back up. Basically, I can't click to continue. Oh, that's weird. I have to. But basically, it starts and it would appear under here. And then, when it's finished, you would go and talk to them, and it would say, oh, thank you so much. And then give you the sword. But if you recall, I went to this world, and then I went to the light world right here, and then Overseer 195 joined the live stream. And then pretty soon after that, BW King 16. It was around here. So I was basically farming around here, and then I teleported to Light Girl 829, not Beltrick. But I also mentioned that Beltrick, because of his power to visit different realities, he may have somehow made it into pre-urban. And then maybe Warbex. And then here was the Dark World. And then there was Void Girl 928. And then there was, I also said that when you get to 1000, when you can get to the next realm, you will now be able to, the mobs will give you levels, so it'll be easier to grind. So here is the next world, and then I believe I said that I was able to get to, yeah, Crystal Hills. This is where the drama happened. It was this world. It was either this one or the Void one. So, what I said I would do on the live stream was I would replace it with exercise music. That's what I'm trying to do. So that you could still, for those who haven't seen it, you can still, you know, then rewatch it with the, with no drama at all. I won't say what it is, but there was drama. There was drama on the live stream, and that's the whole reason why it's not on YouTube right now. Or at least the minute I'm recording this. And so, yeah, so basically I'm level 84, and that is where I left off. I was trying to get to the Tundra, but I was under pressure because of the drama that happened. I ended up having to end it a little earlier. Well, plus I thought I was live for long enough. So basically, and if you recall, I did a video way before too on this, and it ended up lagging like crazy. It was so funny. So this is Frozen Tundra, or I guess, yeah, Snow World Part 1, the Nether Part 1. If you recall, I don't know if I showed those worlds, but basically there's a Nether Part 2, and then there is, I guess it's Winter Wonderland, but they call it, I sometimes call it Frozen Tundra Part 2. But basically those are like the final worlds before you get to the Gateway Mega Boss. That guards, I guess, the portal to the next realm, but I guess you could grind using them. You just have to get to 1000. But anyway, there was also like 2 secret rooms. I don't know if they're still here, but we'll see, because I'm gonna need it. See, I'm level 85. Level 88 is where I need to be. So then, yeah, so basically this is the Crystal World, which, yeah. So, I thought this was, very interesting, what this new system is. There's quests and all. And I'm saying, basically, Overseer 195 is the co-dev of this game, and I'm the co-dev of Pre-Urban. If I teleport to spawn, you will see I was laughing. So here's top kills, right? So this is it, and then here's update logs. So basically, yeah, updated grass, mobs that are 1k up will reward levels. VIP areas have been nerfed, that's what I was saying. Expanding the game room, reopen the game. So basically, Pre-Urban and War of X were closed for a while. And if you look up here, oh wow, okay. So BW King 16 is now like this, but when I did the live stream, Overseer 195 was 0th place and was like 80 million. BW King 16 was like around 2000s, and I was like, holy crap. But now, BW King 16 and Overseer 195, that's too funny. And if you saw, the portals are redone, and basically I don't have a room because I'm not co-dev of this game. Well, Overseer's like co-admin or something too, something weird, and I think he basically has what I have in the other game, sort of. But basically, Overseer, it was the one that kind of brought this game back to life. For a while, I was working on Rise of Blue Ravens until the whole crisis where I had to be on hold. And then King was working on his own game, which I've done several YouTube videos on now, Legend of BW King 16. Overseer was working on his like hangout place, and so we were all developing something. And then King comes to me and asks me, "Hey, would you like to reopen Pre-Urban?" I said yes. And then I threw some ideas, and we reopened it. We basically reopened it. Okay, here's the boss for Diamond 24, but basically we reopened that, and then I wasn't expecting War of X to be reopened. That actually got reopened as well because of Overseer. And if you can see, I got the new sword, Crystal Legend, and now I can just go to town grinding. But basically, yeah. So I thought basically this was all interesting. It was closed for a while, so you actually couldn't play. But when we reopened it, something might happen like that in Pre-Urban 2, where the progress gets reset. Just be aware of it. But I don't think that it will happen. But just be prepared. War of X is because of the whole VIP thing. Because when people had VIP, they would cheat. And well, I guess it wasn't exactly cheating, but because you did pay Robux, so you are getting grinding, but he didn't intend for people to grind like that. He intended people to still go around the regular worlds and grind. It was the VIP room was intended for just the exclusive sword and armor. That was it. So the mobs no longer give XP, but you can still get the sword and the armor. And the sword and the armor will let you grind for a really, really long time. And if you're at least 1,000, it will let you just go to town. And yeah, I know. It will let you go to town on the mobs. Basically, they will award levels. And it was that way in BOB King 16. And it is that way right now in Pre-Urban too. So if you're at least 1,000, and they've also changed the units too for the thousands. So it's but basically this is 1,691, but it instead said 1.691k. They put it in terms of k now for the thousands, which I think is really, really cool. And then yeah. I'll be right back.
Zombie apocalypse.
Alright, welcome back. The intro had to be played again because of how the recording thing is set up. But basically, yeah. Normally with the live streams, it would just say, I'll be right back, but I didn't have that for the recording. But basically, my phone was vibrating and I didn't know why. It was plugged into a back cord. So I had to go and do it. And I hit the wrong scene, so I'm not going to edit that out. That was funny, so I'm going to leave it. I'll even put a timestamp saying blooper intro. And yeah, so, yeah, I'm level 97. That's crazy. Doesn't mean I'm a noob. I'm actually a pro at this game, and I know it's coming most of the time. With only the exception of the new system. And it's because, well, I played it. If you saw my first video, I know you probably don't want to watch it because it lags. But, yeah. And also, if you join the game, obviously I'm playing on mute because of copyright with music. But basically, Super Smash Brothers music should play in the first realm at least. And I think it should change. The realm music should change now. I'm not sure because I noticed that it used to alternate between two songs and now it doesn't. So I think in War of X there is, in BW King 16, the Legend of BW King 16, there is apparently some add-on or something where depending on the location you are, it'll play a different song. And this is useful for when you're changing realms. So we can have it for each realm or world, etc. So, it change the mood for each realm. And I thought it was interesting. I might have that in my game too. I know and I will say I watched the MCC video that BW King 16 did. He is right. I do get way ahead of myself with already doing this second series called Legend of Waiting Code 713 when I haven't even completed the Legend of Purple. I haven't even started on the Legend of Purple Raiden series. So basically, yeah, I got way ahead. But basically, in a nutshell, that will be the next series once that's done, but I announced it at the wrong time, which means it probably won't be out until a long while. But yeah, so, level 100. I need to be 110 to access the 2 worlds. The Tundra is easier, so I'll do the Tundra first. Tundra, I mean. And then, there was something I told BW King 16 to do a while back. I wonder if he actually did it. I'm going to go ahead and check once I get to that level. I'm going to go ahead and check. Basically, I don't know how to say it. Basically, the mobs are more powerful in the Tundra world, but the swords and armor is actually more powerful in the Nether. And so I told him that, and basically the level requirements are even lower and all the levels of the mobs and etc. So basically, you would struggle at the Tundra, and I did it for a while too. I remember way before I even started on YouTube, it sucked. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? But then when I went ahead and checked out the Nether, I was just going to town because the mobs were easier there. And so, basically, I was just going to town. I was like, this is so much easier. I don't know why I was told it was harder. So that's why I was basically saying it needs to be flipped now, so that it fits the mood. Yeah. So basically, I'm level 102. I gotta get to level 110. And, yeah, so once I get to 110, I can access the next world. It's pretty interesting, though. But like I had said in the live stream, this is not my favorite game, and I don't mean any criticism. I actually prefer pre-urban over this. So if I had to say my favorite game, it would probably be pre-urban if it was as far as Mystic 4. A lot of the games, are different, but I will say I don't really know what my ultimate favorite game is out of all the Roblox games I've played, but I'll say as far as the Mystic 4 games, and as far as RPG, I actually like pre-urban. I like pre-urban better than War of X. It's very different, both from these games. So pre-urban is smaller worlds. Actually, there was a Legend of Mystic 4 remastered where literally it's just one world per realm. So that's the smallest. This is like, 10 worlds a realm. 10 to 11. And then you got a mega boss that's defending each realm. But basically in pre-urban, and I think Rise of Blue Ravens is going to be kind of similar too. But basically in pre-urban, you got giant realms. So you got realms that consist of 30 worlds. And they're basically like 4 mega bosses a realm. So that is how pre-urban is. So pre-urban's way bigger, and you gotta get to 100,000 just to get to the next round, while in this game, because it's smaller, it's 1,000. So I mean it, like, you gotta get to 100,000 to get to the, you gotta get to 100,000 just to get to the next realm, which I know it's crazy, but it's because the realms are bigger. So, you have more worlds. It will actually feel like it's all one realm, but I'm telling you it's not. It's, basically it's multiple realms. It just takes you a while. just need 2 more levels. I'll do slash save so that it'll work. And it's set up so that you have to wait a while so that you won't be spamming, slash save in the chat. And to avoid loopholes. Okay, it's laggy. Apparently I played pre-urban this morning. It lags. Watch. If I reset my character, you see, it like falls super slowly. It's so funny. I don't know why it does that, but it's so funny. Whoops. I'm used to hitting the inventory because I have so many more swords, but apparently it's not the case now. So, yeah, so I will say, this game has been out for a long time. I did the first video in about, like, I think I said in the bio around 2020, I think. It was so funny, but basically, the very first video I did was, I guess it was a test one, but I was just playing Clash Royale. I haven't even played that game in a while since then. I just basically gave up on it. Well, I'll probably play it again sometime, but I'm just saying that was the very first video I ever did. And then I actually did do a second video, but just like the live stream, it just, I guess, got personal with drama and stuff. So basically, that was taken down. Okay, I'm level 110. I can get to Frosted Tundra. I think I said Frozen Tundra. But basically, yeah, so let me track it. So these were level 142. I'm going to go ahead and check the Nether. I'm curious. But anyway, yeah. So the second video then ended up being, which was really my third video, but the second video was basically this. It was Warbex. Okay, so that hasn't changed. So the Nether it is. However, you see, these monsters are level 144. So that's interesting. So that was 133. The magma monsters were, I mean. But then 144 was the elite ones. So I'm going to go ahead and check the Frosted Tundra again, because there are elite mobs too with higher levels. I'm going to go ahead and check that just to see. But I think, okay, I'm level 111. It's not 1111, but you could still make some sort of wish. Okay, 183. Okay, so I was right. You'll grind faster here, because the mob levels are higher. But it'll be easier in the other world to just, in general, you get those swords first, but then they'll be more powerful. Unless he ended up flip-flopping them now. That could be possible. So, basically, yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and check the armor right here. This is why I got stuck last time. I remember that. So, let's see. Frostbite sword shot. That's not what I want. Okay. 2,422 HP, and that's level 122. So, 2422, 122. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the Nether now. I got the numbers memorized, so I'll be able to compare them. Okay, so here's the armor right here. So this is 130, and it's 2,666. So basically, this is more. This is more. So I was right. The armor is more powerful there. Which is pretty interesting, I won't lie. The, how it's done here. He balanced the pass out, which I think was his intention, or their intention. BW King 16, Overseer 105. I think BW King 16 did most of it. That might not be true though. I think Overseer did a lot. Also in pre-urban, the bosses have custom health bars now, and in Legend BW King 16 is that way too. They actually always, most of them always had them though in War of X, which I thought was cool. And I'm about dead. Great. I'm about dead. I'm about dead. And I guess I'll end it here. I don't know. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Be sure to hit the bell, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the other mystics. And yeah, and until next time, Wayne Coast out.